Hello there, this is Ronan Coyle. Welcome to this video about speeding up your workflow through making your own custom shelves. The shelf tabs group certain tools for you that might be useful during particular workflows. You also have the option to create your own custom one. To create a new shelf, go over to the settings icon on the left and click on New Shelf. You can give it a new name and click OK. You're then faced with an empty shelf ready to be filled with the tools you prefer. So I'm going to insert some of the tools that I use during my own modeling workflow. Holding down Shift Control to make sure Maya is listening to my choices. I'm going to go to create polygon, cube, plane. I want to insert cylinder, but I want it to be the settings that I want to repeatedly access. So I'll lift my hands off Shift Control and I'll go to Init Settings. And I'm going to change axis divisions to 6. Click Apply. I'll delete that. And now I can continue on recording my choices. So holding down Shift and Control again, I go to create polygon cylinder. And you can see Maya has dropped them into the shelf. I'm going to continue with the other tools I think are useful. Create poly, append poly, insert edge loop, slide edge loop, multi-cut, quad draw. In the edit mesh menu I'm going to go for bridge, circularize, merge, delete edge vertex. In the mesh tools I'm going to go to fill hole and mirror. And you can drop in whatever other tools you want. I'm also going to drop in delete history and freeze transforms. So holding down Shift Control to record, going to delete by type history, modify, freeze transforms. And you can see those two popped up as well. I can reorder the icons with the middle mouse button. In addition to putting in Maya's own tools, you can create your own custom tools and behaviors in the script editor. This is accessed down at the bottom right of the screen. Here you can see all the commands of the choices you made since you opened Maya, and down below is an empty window where you can type in or paste in new commands. So I'm going to show you how to paste in something here. I have a renaming script in a notepad document here by Rod Green. I'm going to copy all. And in the script input, I'm going to paste. The whole script is in there now. I'm going to select all and middle mouse drag it up to the shelf. I can see there an icon has popped up representing this renaming script. Now if I want to rename something, I click on the icon and his script appears. The script editor is also useful for recording repeated actions that you find yourself doing regularly. For example, I find myself making around a cube quite a lot because it's spherical in shape but is comprised only of quads. To do this, I'm going to open my script editor. I'm going to clear out the history box here so that all my new commands will appear there. I'm going to create a cube. I'm going to smooth it and change its divisions to 2. And here you can see the history of everything I did there. So I'm going to clean the inputs panel below, copy my history, paste it into my inputs. I can delete this here and I can select everything, middle drag it up to my shelf, and there it appears. I can edit the shelf object by right clicking on it. I'm going to edit, and here I'm going to put in an icon that I made earlier on, and I'm going to give it an icon name and an icon tooltip. And now when I hover over it, the tooltip will also highlight. If you want to insert a separator like you see in some of the other shelves, you need to access your shelves preferences in your Maya folder. So I'm going to open the mel file shelf your name notepad, and before one of the shelf buttons I'm going to add the command add shelf separator. Before I save this within Maya, I'm going to delete this shelf, then save your file and reload your shelf. And now you can see there's a separator in there. This can be moved around. Easily enough in the shelf editor. So there you have it. Hopefully that's useful, and thank you for watching.